Welcome to the Swalek Stadium for the final of the Friends Life T20, live in high definition on 1HD and on Sky Go. Yorkshire play Hampshire.
10th anniversary of this competition, and we've got two teams in the final who've never played against each other in domestic 2020 cricket. Seb, our mascot, has got the coin. He's going to give it to Andrew, who is the home captain, bite into the fact that Yorkshire won the first semi. Give it a flick. Heads is the call. It is a head. Hampshire have won the toss. What are you going to do, Dimmy?
We're going to have a bat.
That's a change of policy for you then.
Yeah, we've had a look at the wicket. You know, look, runs on the board in a final, you know, they're pretty hard to get.
You've had a late fitness test. How's the shoulder?
Yeah, it's sore, but like I said, I can't get any slower, so I should be fine.
You were never going to miss this, were you?
No, I can't. You know, it's an opportunity to win a trophy, and a great trophy, and no, I can't miss it, no.
Do you think the conditions here, quite a slow pitch, suit your attack more than Yorkshire's maybe?
Yeah, definitely. Well, they definitely suit us, for sure. We're pretty happy with the wicket on a bowling front, so hopefully we can exploit that a bit later on.
You're going to have to stop the Bairstow bandwagon, aren't you?
Yeah, he's in a bit of form of late, isn't he? But that young Miller seems to be hitting him all right as well, so I'll take one of them.
So for a great game. Good luck. Andrew, you're going to have to chase. You prefer to bat first, don't you?
Yeah, we probably would have batted first, but you know, I can't see the pitch changing much over the course of the night. When you get to a final, you've got to execute your skills well, and that's what we're going to do, whether we're batting first or second.
There's a bit of turn here. You've got an unchanged team. Did you give any thought to bringing the leg spinner in?
Yeah, we did think about it, but you know, I think it'd be harsh to leave out someone who's done really well in the semi. I mean, the pitch hasn't really changed that much. It did turn in the first game as well, so we're just backing the lads who played in the semi.
9/10 of it was good in the semi. Bit of room for improvement at the top of the order, I guess.
Yeah, the first 3 wickets, myself included, soft dismissals. Seems to be the case with all the teams that have batted first so far, so we're going to have to bat better in that first 6 overs.
Bookies make you hot favourites.
Really? I doubt it. I think we're underdogs. Hampshire have been a finals day a lot more than we have, and we're just going to go out and enjoy it.
OK, good luck. Let's hope for a great game. Hampshire winning the toss then, and they'll bat first.
And the team news is very simple for this Friends Life T20 final. Both sides are unchanged from their semi-finals. It is a very experienced middle order for Hampshire that served them well as they beat Somerset, and they have plenty of pace off the ball options. Dimitri Mascarenhas, the captain, has passed a fitness test to take his place. So Hampshire to bat first. This is a top-looking side on paper, and they played beautifully against Sussex. A dynamic, powerful top order. Johnny Bairstow, the danger man, he showed why with that outstanding knock in Yorkshire's semi-final. But
swept away powerfully. Moorfielder out in the deep, behind square on the leg side for it.
And then into the attack.
It's a big hit. Previous delivery was slow, 69 miles an hour. He ups his speed to 80 miles an hour. Bowled in! Wild heave. First wicket for Yorkshire.
Check out the celebration. Yeah, it means a lot to Sidebottom. As I say, he's been out of cricket for some time. He's pumped up, so are Yorkshire. Hampshire saying we'll bat first, we'll set a target, we'll put you under pressure. Well, Carvery's gone. Decent start this for Yorkshire. Hampshire haven't got away in the early overs. Carvery goes for 8 from 10. Hampshire now 23 for 1.
Lovely shot. Full face of the bat. Half volley.
Classy shot. Maybe 2020 cricket, but that's 4 in any form of the game.
Mid-on, Joe Root over his head.
Well, just for a moment, I thought it was going to be another stunner.
Do you know, I thought he'd nailed that, but I don't think he has. Stopped in the outfield. Oh, he's thrown it past him.
worked into the gap, beaten the short mid-wicket, won't go for 4. Bit of relay fielding. Bresnan with the flick, and Root with the throw. Middle order of Root, Bairstow, Miller, balance. That's gone wide of mid-on and all the way. Big 6.
Yeah, good clean strike. Right foot out of the way, heaved it across the line. A lot of bottom hand involved. Boundaries are not big here in Cardiff. Full value for your shots.
Catches the cry, it's straight down Longoff's throat. If he'd gone through with the shot, it would have gone for 6. If he'd just taken a bit out of it, would have been a single. As it was, Balance made no mistake. Simple catch for him. And Yorkshire get the breakthrough.
Neither one nor t'other, and he punched his bat in frustration as he realised that was going straight down the throat of Gary Balance. It's come out of the middle of the bat. He really needed to completely commit to the shot and try and hit it for 6, or change the angle, open the face, just keep it on the deck. He's going to rehearse it all the way back to the dugout. 70 for 2, Hampshire. Adams has gone for a well-played 43.
Big appeal for LBW, gone. Shuffling across, full ball from Rafiq, hit on the full, I think.
Well, he didn't like his dismissal in the semi-final, and he's not thrilled about this one. Our technology proved he was out. Semi-final. Oh, he's may have been a bit of bat. He sort of tries to show it to umpire Rob Bailey, who was having absolutely none of it. Finger went up. I think he's saying bat onto pad. Doesn't matter. He's been given out LBW for 4. 76 for 3. That's a big wicket.
Side bottom, good arm, but not quite quick enough or accurate enough to cause Hampshire any problems. Well, there we go. Decide to go from the 6th ball of the 13th over. 89 for 3.
That's nicely placed. Could be Vince's first boundary. Is Vince's first boundary.
Yeah, no surprise that it's come in that area. He's a very sweet driver of the ball. Yeah, he had a very late fitness test. I think he's genuinely struggling a little with the ball, but of course he's not of any great pace in any case.
What a shot that is. London buses, you wait a long time for one boundary, then another one comes along. Vince just putting his foot down.
In exactly the same area.
So goes leg side. There's no one cutting that off. 4 more. Oh, yes. Full and straight. What a comeback that is. Hits the stumps. The goal stumps.
Well, Vince just getting going. Had got to 36 from 33 with those couple of late boundaries, but I don't think Hampshire will necessarily be too sorry to see him go if it brings somebody like Mascarenhas to the crease, and he's annoyed because it was a little bit in the slot again to be hit. Misses out this time. It's Katic first and then Mascarenhas. Vince goes for 36.
Full toss, low full toss, been whacked away, leg side, 4.
Said in his last over that the margins are very fine. Shown a lot of faith in a 20-year-old to give him 3 overs out of the last 5.
Clubbed away, leg side, man takes the catch, they're not dropping anything in the deep. We've just spoken to Joe Root, he's taken a catch out there.
I reckon this was a pretty good catch. I know that it went straight to him, but it's that time of night, it's twilight. The natural light going, being overtaken by the artificial light, and it went quite flat and would have come out of the crowd as well. I reckon that was a fair catch by Joe Root. And at least Dimi Mascarenhas won't be sat on the bench. Well, I say that, I'm not sure he's coming in actually, but it's the end of Sean Irvine, 21 from 15, 5 down Hampshire now.
It's hard. Extra cover is a little bit straighter because he's trying to bowl Yorkers. For any young captain out there, if you go to the death and you're bowling Yorkers, get your deep extra cover Bresnan straight, because it's more likely to go in that direction. That's where Bresnan was. That's it. It was the bat. Good striking. The new Kookaburra has delivered. There's 2 men out there. They'll have to do well. They won't. Straight between them to momentum at last. Last ball. First half of this final. Does find the Yorker. They're going to have to go to. They're going to run on the arm. Should be gone. They'll probably check, but I think he has gone. But Hampshire will get past 150. Will it be 150 exactly or 151? We'll have to wait and see.
Well, it's good cricket to finish, both from Ashraf, who got it spot on, and then the throw. Ooh, now the throw came in. It was a good throw. It was flat. I reckon he's just short of his ground. Bairstow takes the bails off just in time. Yeah, so it's going to be 150 exactly for Hampshire. It's a cracking score. It's going to make for a great second half, I fancy.
Yeah, out and an in-between score. They'll take it right now. They'd like a few more, but with their bowling attack, they'll fancy their chances. But all credit to Yorkshire. Yorkshire will be walking off saying, well done, lads. We did pretty well there. We fielded well. There was a couple of little fumbles early, but we came back well. A mixture of experience and youth, and no one knows which way this final's going, which is the way it's supposed to be. No one really got going in that innings. Vince 36 from 33, Irvine 21 from 15, Kadich 25 from 16, was very good at the end. Adams played well at the start, 43 from 37.
Have a look at these figures. It's quite expensive for Moeen Ashraf, 1 for 43, but remember, he bowled 3 of the last 5 overs. A terrific effort from him, 20 years old, in his first serious final. There were 2 wickets for the experienced Ryan Sidebottom, 2 for 20 from him, and a wicket apiece for Rafiq and Pyra as well.
So 20 overs left in this year's Friends Life T20 tournament. Yorkshire need 151 runs to win at 7.55 runs per over.
Here we go with the first ball. And it'll be a wide to start. That's 4, room through the offside. He's not quite timed it, but got enough on it, and it will run away for a boundary. Down the ground, straight back over the bowler's head. 1 bounce 4. It's a really good start for Yorkshire. They're 11 without loss. Well, bottom hand not where he wanted it, but he's got 4.
You've somehow, and it's so difficult, try to delay your shot.
Neat. Really good stuff from Bates behind the stumps. And there's a referral.
I think he's okay. Sharp work. Oh, they fancy it.
Well, they can stop fancying it. I wonder if the third umpire's seen something. Well, there's a sort of slight. I don't think his foot's lifted. It's just. on the deck, is Nick? Just not out, isn't it?
It's Nick Cook, he's cooking.
Has he been watching those, do you think? Got that one, and it's through the gap, and it's 4.
Played 3 of those now. Square of the wicket, just giving himself a touch of room, leg side.
Mascarenhas again now. Bolt dragged it on. Gale looking to swipe it away on the leg side. It was an ungainly heave, and Mascarenhas has got the breakthrough.
Captain has said, I'll go out and give it a whack if I can. I think that has been the gamble for Yorkshire, to get off to a start. Another almighty heave. Oh, and he's inside edge onto his boot, onto the stumps. It's Mascarenhas again. Andrew Gale, captain of Yorkshire, 15 from 14 deliveries, 24 for 1.
Oh, gone now, just swiping across the line. Middle stump, knocked back. Not a good shot.
Telling blow again from Mascarenhas. See him do it year in, year out. Joe Root has a look at the big board. He won't like this. Just straight, middle stump. Can't take liberties with him. Or you've got to work out how you can take liberties with him. Now then, Yorkshire. Young Joe Root's gone for 7. It's 34 for 2.
Oh, he's bowled. That kept a little low as he played it on. Doesn't really matter because he's gone, he's bowled. And Dawson gets Jakes.
Hampshire are hitting the stumps. Yorkshire are playing across the ball, still finding it so difficult to pick up the pace of this pitch. It keeps a little bit low. I'm sure he nicks it on. Inside edge, wickets are falling, 3 have gone. Phil Jakes, 11, 38 for 3.
Well, that was sweet enough, wasn't it? Having said how hard it will be to time the ball, that's just whistle to the fence.
How they've got the class, if they need to, just to up the tempo later in the innings.
Edged, Bairstow doesn't wait for the decision. That is a huge wicket, and it's come from Briggs, brought on into the attack to do exactly this. Ball turned just enough to take the edge.
What a key moment that is. What a brilliant bit of captaincy from Mascarenhas. He brings Briggs into the attack. He gets a little bit of turn, and Bairstow has a little push at it there. And an excellent catch, a really good catch. Hampshire are on top of their game. Yorkshire are tottering here. So the hero of the semi-final for Yorkshire, young Johnny Bairstow, has gone. He goes for 3 from 5. Yorkshire 47 for 4.
Dawson is no mug either. Has it carried? I'm not sure it has. I'm not sure Mackenzie knows whether it's carried or not. There was no great celebration. Rob Bailey, who's standing at the bowler's end, should have a terrific view of this.
Okay, Rob. It's a difficult one. He's come forward to it. He's claiming it, Nick, but not 100%.
I'd say it looks out from that view, but I'm not sure that view is any better than the view that Rob Bailey would have had. I think, as the man out there, given all the problems we've had with these kind of catches on slow motion replays in the past, I reckon Rob Bailey had the best view.
Well, the key to that is, has he got his fingers underneath the ball? It's difficult to tell, isn't it, from that angle?
It's impossible to tell for all the reasons we've stated in the past about the foreshortening of the image. And that's why it's so important that if the umpire has a good view out on the middle, he has the courage to make the decision.
Problem he'll have, though, the umpire, in many ways, he'll feel if I've got technology, I may as well go to it. Quite clearly, and the point you're making is technology can sometimes not be quite clear. Now you can see it's very difficult to tell.
That's not out. Out, Robert, not out. It's inconclusive to me.
Thanks, Nick.
Well, I think the third umpire has given a not-out decision here. He's saying that it's inconclusive. We heard the third umpire, Nick Cook, talk to Rob Bailey, and he says it's inconclusive. But I'll go back to what I said before. The on-field umpire had the best view there and ought to have been able to make a decision without going to the third umpire. What a shot. They needed that, Yorkshire, just to show that you're capable of hitting sixes on this surface. There's more pace from Irvine. Miller certainly enjoyed that. And again, that's gone even further. He's nailed this one.
Yeah, he's picked his moment. 6-6. Now then, can they really get on top of the rate?
And again, that's a third in a row, and that's the biggest of the lot.
Crikey, game on here. All of a sudden, Miller said, right, game's getting out of our grasp. We're going to have to change the tempo. Wow, 6-6.6. So plenty to think about for Mascarenhas. What does he do? Irvine's got to change up his length. Mascarenhas is probably going to have to change the field. Umpire's gone to get another bag of balls.
6-6, dot ball 6. So he'll have to bring Briggs back now, I suspect, but how easy will the left arm spinner find it now that Miller's got a bit of a start? He's 27 from 22 all of a sudden with 1 4 and 3 6s.
Him as one of my frontline bowlers on this surface, Briggs.
He runs here, it might not go all the way for 4, pitches and kicks on. There's Carberry. Come back for 3. He struggled there.
Didn't quite hit that as far as he did the seamers, did he?
Offside fielder down there, sets himself, and that lands. Danny Briggs, yeah, it's a good catch. Nothing wrong with that one.
Yeah, it is a good catch. Didn't particularly pick it up well, coming out of the lights, never easy. Good low catch there, halfway there, 5 gone. Always feel unlucky when you're caught down at third man. Good low catch. Nothing wrong with that one.
87 for 5. That dreaded number for Australians, 87. 13 short of 100. Yorkshire needs 64 from 33. Oh, inside edge, and it'll run away for 4. Do nothing about it.
It's tense out there.
In the slot, smashed down the ground, crashes into the boards. 4.
He hits it hard, he hits it in the V.
Oh, that's big, that's huge. 6 Pennyworth goes to 50.
Smashing great.
51 from 35 deliveries, the key stat, 5 6s. And they've all been in the last couple of overs. He's suddenly put his foot down and he's given his side more than half a chance here. Just 45 needed from 4.
It's still going to be difficult, but it stays hit. Look at these. Massive bangs. Bit of A. Jude going out now.
The way back.
Down the ground. That is straight down the ground. Oh, I think it's 4. It's just bounced in front of the rope. Short, pulled away. Big shot from Bresnan this time for...
He knew it was going to be. It was telegraphed. The ball before was short.
Oh, that'll do. Anywhere will do.
They can't believe what's going on here. They really can't. They had this game won half an hour ago. And now it's just slipping away.
Oh, has that stayed it? That has gone. There's nobody there. Deep extra cover. 15 runs from the over. 130 for 5. 21 required.
After 18 overs, Hampshire were 130 for 4. Yorkshire are 130 for 5.
Where's that gone? Who wants it? Adams takes a catch. Bresnan's gone. Miller's on strike.
Yep. Double-edged sword. Irvine takes the catch. A really good catch. But Miller is on strike, hitting towards the taff. They're fired up. They feel they should have won this game. They've still got some work to do. Skied from Bresnan. Miller runs past him. Very good catch.
So the level on wickets. Yorkshire need 14 from 5 deliveries. Young kid bowling, Chris Wood. It's his first wicket, 1 for 23. Bresnan 18, 137 for 6.
Yeah!
Bowled him! Hampshire winners. There's only 1 delivery to go. Yorkshire are 7 down. Young lads bowled brilliantly.
Yeah, very good from Wood. They're pumped up. They really are pumped up. He can't believe it. What an effort from him at the non-striker's end. They're trying to calm him down. They're trying to tell him, get your foot behind the line. Don't bowl an above waist-high delivery. Don't give him anything. Bowl another one of these. Bowl it in the slot. Get hit into the taff. Do anything. Just don't bowl a no ball.
Watch that lad a fair bit, Chris Wood. You'd never see that sort of emotion. Rich Pirate, just a single. They're right into him. They're having to calm him down. They're all having a go. Give me the ball. Closing in, Hampshire. They've won it once already. This is their 2nd time. Leicestershire have won it 3 times. Azim Rafiq, keep your feet behind that line. Don't bowl a wide. We haven't had any no balls.
Now's not a good time to start. Nothing above waist high, just bowled length.
Eight down, there it is. Hampshire are all over. Just look at these guys. Terrific effort from Hampshire. Experience and youth, young bowlers. Been a bit of controversy, it doesn't matter now. 2 kids, Chris Wood, Danny Briggs. Brilliant. Get him down.
Yeah, great scenes here. The fireworks go off. There were fireworks from Miller, but not quite enough. On a pitch that suited Hampshire, they have delivered. Isn't he enjoying it? Usually quite a quiet lad, Wood, but the 2 youngsters have delivered, Wood and Briggs. Hampshire have won an absolute thriller here. 3 for 3 in that last over from Wood. When they needed him, he was there.
Terrific day for all the spectators, especially for Hampshire spectators. Heartbreak for Yorkshire, but what a game in the end. Mascarenas, the old fella. Simon Catty's the old fella. Neil Mackenzie, the old fella. But the kids, they've been brilliant. Danny Briggs, Chris Wood. Finished with 3 for 26, Chris Wood.
Mascarenhas has that trophy, passed a fitness test. He played, and he's mighty glad he played now.
And they've just trousered 200 grand. That little bit as well. I wonder if they know. That's young Chris Wood. He was all over the place at the end, watching that front line.
Did you see him? He was looking at the front line and he's off.
He ran in looking at the front line all the time. Who took that catch in the end? Sean Irvine, yes. So Rafiq was out first ball. It didn't matter. The game had gone. David Miller played brilliantly. 72 not out from 46 deliveries. 5 fours, 5 sixes. Both teams are in the Champions League. That's something for Yorkshire.
Yeah, and just for the record, I think the right team won there. I thought that catch actually was well taken by Neil Mackenzie. Doesn't really matter now, but I think the right team won that. Yorkshire have played their part today and in the tournament. Just chasing, maybe. They're not used to chasing. They like batting first. But all credit to Hampshire and their young guns. Young guns delivered.
The pitch flummoxed lots of batsmen today. Hampshire, with all that experience, there's Neil Mackenzie. Didn't do too much, and Ryan Sidebottom there applauds his fans. They're in the Champions League, so they've won a bob or two as well. 84,000 for the runners-up, and the Yorkshire team, nice touch, have gone across to their spectators. Hampshire spectators are dotted all around the ground, but they've had a great day. Fabulous day. Craig White there, ex-Yorkshireman, now down at Hampshire. So for the record, here it is. A stunning innings from David Miller, 72 from 46. Nothing much from anybody else, really. 140 for 8, they're just short.
And they're short because of some wonderful bowling. Experience at the top in Mascarenhas, 4 overs, 2 for 20. He does it every time. And also a touch of youth. Briggs, 4 overs, 1 for 27. And Wood was exceptional. 4 overs, 3 for 26 under pressure.
So the match summary: Hampshire Royals 150 for 6, Jimmy Adams 43, and Yorkshire Carnegie in reply couldn't just get there, 140 for 8. Hampshire Royals winning by 10 runs.